This is New York Nightly News with Chuck Scarborough.
Given the historic but violent events of this week, it may be a great time to consider ways to find peace in the world. The Newark Peace Education Summit is a three-day conference focusing on peacemaking practices from around the world. And one of the many high-profile guests will be the Dalai Lama. Here to tell us more is Bob Thurman. He is co-founder of Tibet House, and Drew Katz, CEO and founder of the Drew Katz Foundation. Welcome, both of you.
Thank you very much.
What prompted this, Bob, this Peace Summit?
Well, we did one in San Francisco about 12 years ago, and we had a bunch of Nobel Prize winners, and then people from ghettos and, police organizations getting people out of gangs and kids from reform school, and it was a really wonderful thing. Very encouraging to see what people do on the street and how nonviolence, the subtitle is always Power of Nonviolence, because people think violence is the most powerful thing. And the way it came to Newark is that I was talking about the previous one and how much we enjoyed it. And my friend Drew heard about that. We were on a summer vacation together somewhere. And he suddenly said, we've got to do that in Newark. My friend Cory Booker will want to do it. The mayor, he'll invite us. We really want the Dalai Lama in Newark with the sort of Tibetan peace leadership, the global leadership aspect that he has as a leader of peace. And so then Drew, ponied up to get started and generously supported it and got his friends involved. Because the Tibet House is a feeble little organization, just trying to keep Tibetan culture alive. Sure. But our motive in doing that is to show that Tibetan culture itself has a skill of peacemaking, and the Dalai Lama walks his talk by seeking, to negotiate with the Chinese while they're being quite violent, have been quite violent with the Tibetan people.
Yeah, well, so far that negotiation hasn't worked all that well.
But the violent liberation movements haven't worked too well either.
So, let me ask you, why Newark? Was it just your friendship with Cory Booker, or is there a particular reason why you think Newark is right for this kind of an event?
No, Newark's had a real history with violence, with the 1968 riots, and they're a city that's turning. So Cory Booker is just this incredibly inspirational leader. He has staked his mayoralty first on reducing violence, reducing crimes, done an incredible job in his first years at making a really significant dent in the number of shootings, number of killings. Well, it is, but when you push the numbers down as far as he was able to push them down in those first few years, it then gets harder to continue to push downward. But they have implemented tons of incredible strategies, and in fact, the police commissioner was so successful he just got tapped to be the police commissioner for Rahm Emanuel in Chicago. And then the second part of his administration, he's focused on education. So peace and education together, the Peace Education Summit, is why I thought Newark would be a wonderful place for this.
And you've got quite a guest list besides Cory Booker and the Dalai Lama. You've got a lot of other people coming, right?
We have 101 speakers. In fact, the flyer that I have in front of me says 80 speakers. It just keeps growing. We have Deepak Chopra, 3 Nobel laureates, Shireen Ebadi and Jody Williams. We have Goldie Hawn. We have Bob Thurman. We have Martin Luther King III, Russell Simmons. We have Soledad O'Brien. We have local leaders from Newark, local peace activists. We have student peace activists, international peace activists that are all going to work together on 5 different plenary sessions, tons of breakout workout sessions. Really, really, really a historic, exciting 3-day conference.
How do we get tickets?
www.newarkpeace.org. Tickets are available online. All the information is there. For those from Newark and the surrounding areas, there are scholarship applications as well for those that can't afford to go. But to purchase tickets, go to newarkpeace.org.
All right, Drew, Bob, thank you for coming in. Good luck with it.
Well, it's great. Thank you very much, Chuck, for having us. It's great to see you again.
Good to see you, too.